Hello guys, SW Outdoors, and welcome to another episode of Sawyer Outdoors Kitchen. And tonight we are making a deer roast from the deer I shot on opening day. And this is the deer I shot in the last episode of SW Outdoors, the opening day of rifle. The deer came into the blind, near the blind, chasing two does. And not only that, it was actually my first ever whitetail buck harvesting. I had very nice 6-pointer. So overall, guys, that was a successful opening day. I'm officially tagged out, but we are good to party hunt for the rest of the season. But right now, we are going to cook ourselves an awesome deer roast. So we got everything all set up here, and we're just going to throw it all in the slow cooker, marinate it, and we are going to have this with the mashed potatoes and gravy. Anyways, our first step is I'm going to throw the roast in the little crock pot here. So I just want to put that there for the thumbnail. So we're going to put that away. I'm going to first start up by putting a little bit of this olive oil, actually vegetable oil, on the side here. So we're just going to throw that all in there, which should be good. Throw that all in there. Next step is I'm going to put on some of this vinegar stuff that I got here. Some plastic vinegar. I don't know, I'm just being a little creative. I just got a lot of stuff out of here. So we're going to get that in there. Pour that all around. And just get it marinated all in there with the virgin olive oil. Mix it all up. Got a little of that in there. Got the vinegar in, and it already smells good already. Next step, put in some red wine. I'm going to pour the red wine in there. Most of it all in there. It's the last of it, pretty much. So we got the red wine in there. Now we're going to put the Worcestershire sauce. Put the Worcestershire sauce in there. Marinate it all up in there. Oh yeah, it's really good. Get it all in there. Mix it all up. Should be good. Next step. My favorite ingredient for wild game, Tabasco sauce. Pour this Tabasco sauce in there. Make sure I put all of it in there. And I gotta tell you, cooking wild game, since I've started cooking a lot of wild game, especially deer, I always love putting a little bit of Tabasco sauce in there. It's like my favorite type of hot sauce, other than Frank's Red. Next, I'm gonna put in this Korean barbecue chicken and rib. But since I'm cooking it in a slow cooker, I think it'd be good for a venison roast. So I'm going to pour that all in there. And then mix it all up with the meat. Marinate it all up in here, roll it around. Just roll it all in there. Should look really good by now. I'm loving the smell of it. So we're just going to rub it all in there. Now I'm going to put in some more spice. Got some steak and beeftek, whatever, my spelling's not good. Steakhouse and bar, or basically we can call it, no, it's not Montreal steak, so we'll just put all that in there too. I like putting more spices to the stuff. Mix it all up in the marinade. Mix it all in there. Next step, I'm going to put in some La Grill. Mix it all up in the roast. I definitely love recommending this for most of my wild meat as well, especially for spice-wise. So put that all up in there. Marinate it good. Like to rub it all in. Oh, this is going to be fantastic. This is definitely going to be some fantastic meat. I'm going to put in a little bit of garlic powder. Also in there. Put in some garlic powder. A little bit of it in there. If I can get much out of it, if I can. Now we're going to put in the O Canada spice from Epicure. And I gotta recommend Epicure for most of my cooking stuff as well. Sponsor me. So we're just gonna pour that all in there. Most of it in there. With the meat. Do the same thing we did before. Marinate it all up. Now we're going to throw a few more spices in there. We got the vegetable spice from Epicure. Going to throw that in there too. And then now we're going to throw in the Slovakia sauce, spice, Epicure. Throw that all in there too. In most of the wild game that I actually cook, I do put a lot of that Epicure product into my wild meat. And because I just think the spices that they make are really, really good and adds a lot of flavor to it. So that's why I kind of use most of the Epicure stuff in my wild game. Now we got some Heinz barbecue sauce, which I will throw in there too. Just throw it all in there. Spread it around like ketchup. All into the roast. Now I'm just going to rub it all in. And just marinate it some more. And I know this is not the best way to make the roast. I've never actually really cooked a lot of deer roasts in my day. But I'm just being a little creative how I cook my meat. So just put a lot of spices in her. Lots of other stuff in her. And just to make the flavors turn out really good. I might as well, for the heck of it, I might throw in some more shower sauce in it too. Just to add a little bit more flavor. And I do like shower sauce with my stuff as well. So we're just going to marinate it some more as well. Again. Pull out some hip sauce here. So I want to try a little bit of hip sauce as well, just to add more flavor to it. So I'm going to throw the hip sauce in here. A little bit of hip sauce. And do the same thing like I did in the marinade process. Just roll it around and marinate it all in that stuff as well. Now our next ingredient, we're going to add some Renee's Caesar Light salad dressing in there. So we'll just put it in amongst all the marinade and just marinate it in there good. Add in all that too. Just rub it all in there. So we're just keep marinating it all in there too. Spread it all around. Okay, don't need it. Now we're just gonna roll it all in there. Just let it marinate and all that stuff there. So that's how we're gonna do the roast to start. And now I think we are getting close to the cooking time. So now, guys, she is good to cook. Now we're gonna put it on high on my slow cooker, and we're gonna wait until the end of the day. It should be good by supper time. Alright guys, the roast is turning out pretty good. It's almost done. Now we're going on to work on the taters. So now guys, we're getting ready to make some gravy here. So I know I'm gonna not recommend this for this meal, but I'm trying to find an easy way to make gravy. And the best gravy I know is to make it out of some mushroom soup mixed in with some sour cream and then some water too. So We're going to put it in this little pan. I got the water boiling for the potatoes. So we're getting this all set up here. Now I'm going to put the water in. Mix it all up in there too. Like what I'm doing right now. Take my sour cream, get a good chunk of it out of here. Like this. And put it into the gravy and mix it up. Just like that. I usually do this with hamburger meat, but I kind of want to try this with some of this as well. And we're just making some gravy with it. And this is like one of my favorite gravies that my mom usually made me when I was living back home and that. So we're going to mix this all in here, and this is for mostly the mashed potatoes. I'm not really going to put this on the roast, but probably going to get another spoonful of sour cream in there. Use all up the sour cream and just mix it in. Just like that. And now we are making gravy, which is going to turn out really good. Now I'm just cutting up my mashed potatoes here. Cut up into smaller bits and pieces here. And I'm going to throw them in to boil. So we'll just put all that in there. Got a few more pieces right there. Start cutting them up. Smaller chunks like that. I just get smaller chunks too. Put them in the middle like that. Cut them all up. Decent pieces right there. And they should be good. Now we're going to throw them in. So the roast is now completely, mostly I'd say done. Now I'm just going to cut it up into some pieces right now and wait on my gravy and mashed potatoes to be done. Guys, this is the supper of champions. This is definitely the reward after the hunt, is this delicious meat from the looks of it. Just going to chop it up. I don't think you're getting the bone, Sally. So we got this bone right here. Just get the meat off that. Get rid of the bone, because I don't really give bones to my dog. Now I'm going to try this. One little piece of meat here, if I can get a small genuine piece. Looks of it. Just melts in my mouth. It's really good. That is really, really good meat. Alright guys, the potatoes are done. Now it's time to mash them. Mash them all up here. I could just mash them all up there. Can't wait to have some mashed potatoes with it. Ladies and gentlemen, supper is served. This is my deer roast with gravy and mashed potatoes and gravy all put together. This is going to be a good dinner. Alright guys, we are all ready for dinner here. I can see my face, so I got to get you guys adjusted a little bit, a little further back, right where I'm sitting here at the table. So I'm going to first try the roast with the gravy. See how it tastes. I don't think it's that bad. I mean, I would use a different type of gravy, but I kind of just thought about this gravy idea. I'll just say it's not bad. Not bad at all. Really good. I'll try some of the potatoes too. That's good. That is really good. Have more roast here. Just a melting flavor in my mouth. That is amazing. all that hard work finally paid off. Just to have this on my plate is my highlight of the year. Some fresh vedicine. Overall, guys, that was an excellent supper I'd made right there. Deer roast with mashed potatoes and gravy was excellent. I mean, the biggest recommendation I'd probably do is just not use that type of gravy. I mean, it was good, but I think I might use some different gravy recipe the next time I make it. But either ways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed that video. We got more hunting videos along the way, guys. We got more videos from rifle season that are coming out. So hope you guys enjoy the videos, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in my next video. So anyways, guys, if you like this video, make sure you guys put a like. If you guys are not subscribed to SW Outdoors, make sure you guys click the subscribe button and click the notification bell when my latest videos are, and I will catch you guys in the next video. SW Outdoors, signing out.